The Camino de Santiago is an extremely popular pilgrimage route. I'm Jim Rondo from the Canadian Company of Pilgrims. This video will show you the options you will be able to choose from when you start on your Camino. Camino de Santiago is a journey unlike any other. It is not only a spiritual path, but a physical journey that requires planning and practice to reach Santiago. It is truly an experience of a lifetime. Every Camino route will have plenty of lodging options for pilgrims to stay in during their journey. The standard options are public albergue, private albergue, pensions, and hotels, offering a wide variety of amenities and prices. We will discuss each one of them in this video and give you an idea of what to expect on your journey. Public or religious albergues are hostels that are exclusively used by pilgrims. They are communal accommodations that are found along most of the Camino routes. You must have a Camino credential or pilgrim passport to be allowed to stay in an albergue. It can be run by municipal governments, churches, other religious organizations, or non-profits. The amenities can vary greatly. Some albergues have kitchens, some are historic, others can be very modern and purposely built. Prices also vary greatly and do not always reflect the facility. Hi, we were walking by a pharmacy and got a recommendation for a wonderful albergue, and here we are. It's nice and clean and beautiful and modern, and so we were very, very pleased, and this is where we're going to stay over the night after walking for about 6.5 to 7 hours. There's lots of options as to where you want to stay. This town, although it's a small town, has 16 options. So you can stay everything from an albergue to pension to a hotel. And on the map you can see all the different options available in a small town. Pilgrims are usually only allowed to stay for one night in a public or religious albergue unless they require medical attention. They generally don't take reservations, and the facility is usually managed by volunteers or church staff. The majority of the public albergues are equipped with bunk beds for pilgrims to sleep. It also has bathrooms, laundry areas, common areas, and some have kitchens. Some albergues have 2 or 4 beds to a room, and some large ones can have as many as 150 beds in one room. We always recommend bringing good quality earplugs. The cost of staying in an albergue can vary greatly. It can range from donations to about 15 euros. Public albergues generally only accept cash as a form of payment. Credit cards are not accepted. This is a municipal albergue. It's about 6 to 8 euros. The disadvantage is there's about 40 people in a room, bunks very close together, and lack of bathroom facilities. But it does have a kitchen, so it is adequate and much, much less expensive. Albergues usually let pilgrims in after 1 p.m. and people are expected to be settled and quiet by 10 p.m. You'll also have to get up early and leave before 8 or 9 in the morning. The albergue closes for cleaning from 9 a.m. till 1, and many albergues are closed during winter months, so special research may be necessary if you're going off-season. Upon arrival at the albergue, pilgrims are welcomed by the hospitalero. It will take down the pilgrim's basic information, stamp the passport, and assign a bunk bed to each pilgrim. Basic bedding such as sheets or pillows are sometimes provided. Blankets are also sometimes available. Some albergues are equipped with wash machines and dryers. However, there always will be an area for pilgrims to wash their laundry by hand and hang it out to dry. So we're just finishing our laundry. The first thing we do is get into the albergue, do our laundry. So we do it by hand, hang it up, dry in a couple hours because it's so hot. We have our laundry done, and then we're off to explore the community. If an albergue comes with a working kitchen, you could choose to make a meal and share it with your fellow pilgrims. This can be very economical and provides the opportunity to meet new friends. We're now making fruit salad. We're having breakfast, lunch, and dinner for about €7. And so what we're doing is preparing our food. We are doing it in the kitchen. We save money and we're having fun and we get to meet other people. So it's perfect. In an albergue, there'll be a great amount of interaction with others. Everyone should respect the house rules as well as your fellow pilgrims. Private albergues are very similar to public or religious facilities, but they are usually smaller and individually owned and operated. They have more flexibility in terms of regulations, early reservations, and operating hours. Facilities can range from very basic to absolutely amazing. Some have kitchens and washing machines, dryers, and bedding. Some also may provide meals as well for an extra fee. This is a good example of a private albergue. What happens, there's about 8 bunks in here. There's a little bit of space between the bunks and a little bit of privacy, and the bathrooms down the hall. Private albergues can have shared dormitories or even single rooms. Washroom facilities can be shared, but some single rooms even come with private bathrooms. Many private albergues accept reservations either by phone or via apps such as Booking.com. The cost of staying in a private albergue can range greatly depending on the facility. It can basically be €10 and up. They will take cash on site, but if you book online, you will need to use a credit card. Pensions are like bed and breakfast. Usually a homeowner rents out rooms in their home. Some provide breakfast or dinner for an additional cost. Bedding is provided. Pensions can be booked by phone or through apps. Prices vary greatly depending on the facility, but generally €15 and up. Cash is the common form of payment unless booking online. Today what we did was we rented an entire apartment. It would fit 6 people. The cost is about €80, so it's a little bit of a luxury with a very nice kitchen, big bathroom, living room, TVs, everything, and it's about €80. So if you have 6 of your friends, it's a reasonable deal. There are many hotels along the Camino, especially in mid to large-sized towns. Hotels are equipped with full amenities, much like the hotels in North America, but with smaller rooms. The costs range from about €30 for a 2-star and up over €400 to one night in a Parador. Credit cards and online payment are generally accepted. One can book hotels in advance via apps or calling them directly. Pilgrims can find details of lodging options from various guidebooks, websites, Camino apps, and sometimes through advertising along the route. Where you choose to stay is totally up to you. It's up to your budget and your preferences. So make your own choices, walk your own Camino, and have a great time. Until we meet again, it's Jim Rondo, Buen Camino.
Buen Camino!